Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus by Dusty Bowling, Chapter 38. I sat at my desk, staring at my computer screen. When I'm done with you, there won't be anything left to snore, I heard the cowboy outside shout. I smiled, remembering my prank with Connor. It seemed so long ago. As the gunshots fired off outside, I gently tapped my toes to the keys and hummed Tumbling Tumbleweeds to myself, thinking about what I should write. Thanks so much to everyone who visited Stagecoach Pass for our festival yesterday. It was a wonderful day and one I know I won't ever forget. Over the last several weeks, I've been getting more and more emails from other kids like me, kids without arms. A lot of them are looking for advice about all kinds of things, but I'd say most of the emails are about school. Everything from making friends to handling homework assignments to dealing with mean comments and the looks. I've thought about it a lot, and I came up with a list of 20 supplies you need to survive middle school when you don't have arms. So here it is. Number 1, good shoes. Ease of removal is of utmost importance here. Ease of reapplication, equally important. Number 2, sense of humor. I'm being very serious here. You've got to have one. Seriously. Number 3, a sizable daily breakfast. You never know when you might chicken out in the lunchroom. Get your daily fuel requirement early in the day. Number 4, easy to eat bagged lunches. Do you really want to carry that giant tray through the cafeteria? And forget about bringing stuff like chili and clam chowder for lunch. Really, forget that. Number 5, an easy to carry, open, close, get things out of book bag. Number 6, lots of cute shirts. This really applies to both people with and without arms. And when you're ready, tank tops. Number 7, bully spray. Similar to bear spray, only better. Would be great to have for those nasty little comments. I'm totally inventing this. Number 8, thick skin, more like armor skin. Number 9, an e-reader is super helpful and no more toe paper cuts. Number 10, some kind of sport or recreational activity. Soccer, dance, swimming, professional hopscotch. You can do it. I'm trying out my motivational speaking skills here. Number 11, pants that button easily. Trust me, when nature calls at school, you'll be grateful you listened. Number 12, your handy-dandy hook. From buttoning pants to lifting $1 out of your pocket, a good hook is essential. Number 13, a wide variety of nail polishes. Boys probably don't care much about this, but when people are staring at our feet as much as they do, we want to look our best. Am I right or am I right? Number 14, nunchucks, at least until bully spray becomes available. Number 15, an open heart and eyes. You think you're the only one out there who feels different? What about that kid sitting alone in the library or out on the sidewalk? Number 16, awesome parents. This is a must. Number 17, friends who listen. Number 18, friends who laugh with you. Number 19, friends who are brave. Number 20, friends who love you just the way you are. These last few supplies are hard to find, but when you do find them, and I sincerely hope you do, hold on to them forever. Don't let go. I felt a hand on my shoulder, and I looked up to find Mom standing behind me. I didn't know you were there, you sneak, I said. I like your latest post. Thanks. Oh, and I finally thought of a good name for my blog. Avon's Random Thoughts is kind of lame. So, what will this world-famous blog be called then? She asked. The Unarmed Middle Schooler's Guide to Survival. She laughed. I love it, and I can guarantee there's not another blog out there like it. Nope, I agreed. I'm totally an original. Chapter 39. Connor, Zion, and I walked down the crowded sidewalk at school. It was lunchtime, and everyone milled about, carrying lunch bags. They congregated in the grass, eating their sandwiches. We discussed our plans for the weekend. The guys were going to help me come up with a memorial for Avon to put at the top of the hill. I thought it would be a nice surprise for Josephine. I was also going to start teaching them how to play the guitar. Connor hoped it would help his tics, and Zion hoped it would help him with the ladies. We already have 5 shops rented out from the festival, I told them. Really great artists, too. That's awesome, Zion said. And I've been thinking about how dead Stagecoach Pass is over the summer, I said. It's just too hot for people to come and walk around. So I've been at the outdoor malls taking notes about what they have to offer that still draws people in during the summer. And get this, I jumped in front of them. They both stopped and gave me their full attention. I waited a moment for tension. Finally, I said, splash pad, with serious dramatic flair. You want to put in a splash pad at Stagecoach Pass? Connor said. Not a regular splash pad, I explained, like an old-fashioned splash pad. Oh yeah, Zion said, like the splash pads they used to have that Billy the Kid brought his kids to. Ha ha, I said. I mean, instead of a regular splash pad, it would have like a water-pumping windmill and a little creek that runs around it, and maybe even a fort with a water slide or something like that. It would, of course, have to stick with the Stagecoach Pass theme. That's a great idea, Connor said. Yeah, and we could plant some big trees around it with picnic benches underneath for the parents to sit. And then, if we got our sandwich shop and our smoothie place, they'll have something to pick up for lunch. I also thought we needed a store that sells old-fashioned toys, like really cool ones. It could be quite the summer outing for families. You know, Avon, said Zion, I think one day you might be running the place. Are you kidding me? Said Connor. She already is. Oh, and another thing, I said. I'm going to learn how to ride a horse. Cool, said Connor. Awesome, said Zion. And you know what? They didn't look surprised at all. Jessica walked by us. Hey, Avon, she called, and a couple of girls walking with her waved at me. Hey, I said, see you guys at practice later. I saw that we were walking by the cafeteria. I stopped. The guys stopped and both gave me questioning looks. I looked at Connor, I looked at Zion, and I walked to the doors. You guys want to eat lunch together? I said. The corner of Connor's mouth tipped up a little, and he barked. He walked to the doors and opened one for me. Ladies first, he said, almost as if he were asking me if I had thought this through, if I was certain. I smiled at Connor, stepped forward into the doorway, and entered a cafeteria I had never seen before. After all, there was a lot I needed to do with my life. I had places to see, things to try, new friends to meet, and light to shine. The end.